Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Now, if you got the chance to watch my very first video that I uploaded January 1st, 2015, you may have noticed that I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Anita and this is my channel Inspired by Tad. Now today I'm going to discuss with you all some of my goals for 2015. I'm going to list off 10 goals for you all for 2015. Now the first thing you want to know about goals is when you write your goal out, you also want to write down your action steps that you will take to go towards those goals, and that will help you to really meet your goal. Now my first goal is, this is not in any particular order, so my first goal is to learn how to network. Now, don't have the biggest strength in walking up to you to introduce myself, to see if we're like-minded people, to see your interests and my interests are the same or anything like that. So in 2015, I'm going to push myself out there to introduce myself to some people and just see if we can grow and have a meaningful friendship from there. Just like-minded people, just like myself, that we have the same interests and, grow up to be friends from there. Who knows? Now, my second goal is to learn how to effectively budget. Now, this is very important. As one, I usually know how to save a little bit, but I end up saving and needing to spend it here or spend it there. But the type of effective budgeting that I'm talking about is for long-term goals, long-term wealth, financial security, not relying on Social Security or your 401k. 401k is good to have and to help aid you into financial wealth, but you need to do more than that. So one step I am taking towards effectively doing my action step is the 52-week money challenge. Now that's a small step, a small beginning, but the 52-week money challenge basically includes you saving the amount of dollars based on the number of week you're in. For example, week 1 will be $1, week 5 will be $5, week 21 will be $21, week 52 will be $52, and at the end of week 52, it's supposed to have over $1,000. Now that leads me into my next step, which is going to be investing. I would like to learn how to invest as a goal, and my action step towards that is to, at the end of that 52 weeks, I'm going to invest that. But prior to that, I'm going to learn about investing by reading certain books. Now, I've recently ordered a book called The Wealth Chef. I believe the author's name is Ann Wilson. Now I got the book basically for free. I just had to pay for shipping and handling, which was $7, and then it also came with a 4-week online course, which I thought was pretty cool. And in the book, she's going to teach us about learning how to basically build your financial wealth for yourself, because the retirement age is 65, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be retired much sooner than that. I'm not going to be retiring at age 65 or anything like that. It'll be much sooner than that, and this book is going to help me learn some ways how to effectively do so. Now, another one of my goals is to have one major trip, to travel somewhere. Now, every year I say I want to travel more, I want to go here, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I don't go anywhere. So this year is going to be the year that I will actually travel somewhere. Now I have 3 places in mind, either LA, Miami, or Atlanta, or something like that I will be traveling to. And when I do, you guys will be the first to know. My next goal is to launch my business. Now, my first video, I briefly talked about my business. Basically, my business is I handpick and shop through thrift shopping, and I upcycle the clothing and I sell them. Now, these are unique, one-of-a-kind pieces, and I upcycle them and I sell them. So that is my business, and the steps that I have taken to implement those goals to actually birth is I have started my website, but it is under construction, so it isn't ready to be seen or anything like that. I'm still working on it, but that is just one of my action steps thus far. Another one of my goals is to do one YouTube video a week. Now, and also in my first video, I mentioned how many videos I will be uploading, and I guess I was a little excited by putting up my first video, so I said I was going to do one video a day, which will not be happening. I will be doing one video per week. I think that is very substantial for me to do at this time. Another one of my goals is to learn how to sew full garments. Now, I've had a sewing machine for quite some time now. I even learned how to sew and do the basics, but I don't know how to sew any full garments at this time, but that will change this year. I'm looking forward to learning how to sew either full pants or a shirt or a skirt or all of the above. And the action step that I'm implementing in that is I'm actually enrolled in an Introduction to Fashion Design class, and it begins this Thursday. So along with those classes and me just practicing, I will be able to learn how to sew a full garment by the end of this year, or way before the end of this year, and I will show you all that as well. Another goal is to build a closer relationship with God. This is very important to me, and my action steps to implementing these goals, which I already have done, is to read books that teaches me about the Word of God, that implements the Word of God. Also, reading the Word of God of itself and studying the Word of God. Also, talking to God and building that relationship with Him, and also taking the time out to listen to what He has to say to me. Now, that last part, listening to what He has to say to me, I still need to work on that a little bit better, to more meditate on His Word and listening to what He's saying to me. But hey, I am implementing my goals and I'm working on that, and it's already being done. Now, my next goal is to volunteer for the homeless and elderly. Now, I have a soft spot for the homeless and the elderly. I've always wanted to volunteer or do something with or for the homeless and elderly. So what I'm going to do as an action step is to look for some of my local organizations that deals with aiding homeless people and elderly people, to see what I can do, if I can help serve food to the homeless, or just take a couple of hours out of my day to talk to the elderly. Anything, I'm willing to do it. And my last goal for 2015, well, on my list of goals for 2015, is to purchase a new cell phone. I'm currently using the iPhone 4. It's 2015. I'm still on the iPhone 4. It's my very first iPhone, but I believe it's time for an upgrade. And with that, I'm going to go back to Android and purchase one of the Galaxy series. I had a Galaxy before, the Galaxy S2, and I really enjoyed it. I think I'm just going to go back and get another Galaxy series, and I'm looking forward to that. Now, that is going to be done at the end of this month. I will buy that cell phone and reach that goal. Now, thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to me and watch my video. Now, I want you to share with me some of your goals for 2015. Go ahead and comment down below, and see you next week.